It's Tandy the Canadian Stamper. Happy Saturday morning. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Victoria, BC, actually in Colwood. And today I'm going to show you, we're going to make a 3D project. So Stampin' Up! Has 3 different kinds of kits, and one of them that's my favorite are the 3D kits, stamping kits, and non-stamping kits. So this would be a 3D non-stamping kit. So we're going to make flowers, this flower right here, I made this on my no, I didn't make it on my Cricut. I hand cut all of those petals, all of these, and the flower, let me show you. I'm going to flip you around so you can see. This flower I made. So this is Rococo Rose paper, and I cut all of the paper, like I made a template and then I cut all of them and then used my hot glue gun. So there's this piece, this is silver specialty paper, and then more, I think this is petal pink and then more Rococo Rose. So we're going to make kind of one of those, but that's obviously a really big one. So it's my hand. It's really big. And then these ones, I bought them because they kind of matched, and this was so much work to make. I thought, oh yeah, originally I was going to make all kinds of these flowers. Then I made this one. It took me forever. I thought, forget it. I don't have time for this. So I found these at Walmart in their home decor section, and they fit perfectly, I thought. Anyway, so that's my background. So we're going to make some flowers with this. I can't show you yet because I have it all kind of stacked up. Ready to go, but we're also going to use the floral painted, what are they called? I'll put it in the comments. Paper Florist Dies. Yeah. Okay, and we got a hot glue gun. So I'm going to show you kind of some samples out of the catalog, and then we're going to get rolling. So it's good. I think this kit is maybe $18 in the Stampin' Up! Store, and the shopping link is there if you're interested, but I've also got some other tools that might interest you as far as getting a good crafting experience so you're not sticky everywhere. And the clearance rack has been refreshed if you're interested in that too. So let's do it. I think this will be super fun. I haven't made this kit before, so we'll see. All right. Morning, everybody. I'm going to bring up your comments and get rolling. So this is our current annual catalog. Now, if you're a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, at the end of August, no, maybe I lied. I think it's at the end of this month, we get to see the holiday mini, which goes from September to December for customers, for like the public. Demonstrators, a perk of it is that you get to see the catalog early via a PDF. But then you also get to order from that catalog a month ahead of time. So you kind of get a bit of a jump start. And then of course you get your discount as well, which is awesome. So this is the back of the catalog, and specifically, so some of these flowers you might recognize. These are from the Cheerful Daisies, several of them in here. But these other flowers that are here, they're from this Paper Floral Dies that we're going to use, like these 3 little ones here. It's really quite something. I've cut a few of the flowers today, and then we're going to make them. So it's pretty cool. So in the back there's an index, and so you can go paper. Oh no, it's the dies, so they don't have them alphabetical. So here's all of our dies. Sorry guys, I should have looked this up before I got going here. I just want to show you the dies. How many times do you go through the catalog? I probably go about a bajillion times. Great, I don't even know where it is in the catalog. Maybe somebody can help me and look it up. Oh no, here they are. Paper Florist Dies, page 165. So 18 dies. So we're going to use a few of these. And it fits the mini if you only have the mini, so that's handy. These fit the mini. That's what that little symbol means, just so you know. All right, let's do it. I've got my hot glue gun. It's a mini hot glue gun. Aw, I just noticed this. Look, it's got Zach's name on it. So I have a big hot glue gun, which was mine. And then when Zach was little and he used to think it was fun to craft with me, he needed to have his own glue gun. Aw, that's a nice, that's a fun little thing for me to see. I didn't notice that. Good morning, Pam and Kyle and Janice. Hello. Welcome to it. All right, so this is obviously basic white. This is Pretty Peacock, and this is Daffodil Delight. So I'm gonna put these off to the side. So here's the dies. You get 2 sheets of the dies for 18 of them. So I've cut 2 of these, 1 of these and 1 of these, and then some of the center pieces. So you can kind of layer the colors and have fun with it. So here's our kit. Wreath of Blooms kit. So in every Stampin' Up! Kit, it has instructions, like so. So the tools that you're gonna need, this looks like a little pen. It's called Shape/Former. Oh, that's just a different language. Shape, like to help get some texture to your flowers. And then of course the hot glue gun. So we're gonna follow these instructions, but I'm gonna go over the, oh sorry, they open too, they go like this. So when in doubt, always use the instructions if you're not sure. So here's all the pieces. I've already popped them out. Oh, except for this one. Because I thought, well, they probably don't want to watch me pop these out while we're on camera. So in the kit are all of these pieces that I popped out. And then there's this little piece here, which I wasn't sure, but it's to hold the flowers. It's like a stabilizer. I think between these 3 flowers is the triangle. So they're all kind of resting on this in the background. We're going to see. And then you have your ring, your wreath ring. How big is this? Let me just tell you. The outside, it's like 8 1/8. No, it's just like a hair over 8 inches wide. And on the inside, it's 7. Yeah. So I think I'm going to put this on the outside of my craft room door as a little decoration. Yeah, and it's about $18, I think this kit is. And don't keep the box. You can always do something with the box. This paper in behind is what I've mounted. So if you don't have a lot of stamping supplies, I keep these cardboard pieces back here because they're good to work on. So then we've got in here little rivets, some ribbon, and some turn tape. So let's put together the flowers. Here's my other flowers, which we're also going to put together here. But let's do the kit ones first. Okay, so like I said, I haven't done this before, so I'm truly going to the instructions because I think it's good for you to see that I'm not perfect at doing all the things. It's not, sometimes I mess up, as you have seen in my videos. So this is my silicone mat. I think they're about $6 or so, maybe. Don't quote me on that. If you are, here's my hot glue gun. It's been heating up for probably like a half an hour. So there's that. And we're gonna work on this mat. When this dries, it's just gonna pull right off. You've probably seen me do this before, but if you're new to it, see? Well, it's not dry yet, but see how it just pulls right off? And that's a big deal. If you work with hot glue guns a lot, it's super helpful. All right, so let's get out these 3 flowers. So 2 the same size and 1 a little bit bigger. And then it wants these 2 pieces. So I'm just reading right here. So we're gonna put these together. Good morning, Kate. So I do have a pen, but I'm more comfortable with my bone folder. So it's talking about how we're going to, you can decide if you want to go down or we'll go up on the other ones. So I'm just firmly holding and running it through so we get like a bit of a lip. Oh, I guess this one is front and back, so it doesn't even matter if you go. I was thinking, here, I'll show you on the next one. Sometimes I didn't realize they were double-sided, but so you can go this way, or that way. I was thinking I would have to go from the top up like that, which is a little awkward. You don't have to do it this way because they're double-sided. Okay, so there's our flowers. So the kits are amazing because normally if we were stamping and dealing with this, we would have to get white paper out. We'd have to stamp the flower or the cardstock. We'd have to do some ink blending on the edges ×3 and then die cut them out. Not today. It's all done for us. So to put these together, it's not really telling me how to do it. So we're just going to put them together. So a little bit of hot glue. I mean, I don't think you have to use hot glue for this one, but we're gonna, because it's right there. I'm ready to rock and roll. And the flowers are really not going to come apart. That's what I used on my, when I was showing you there at the beginning. My flower behind me is my backdrop. There's a lot of hot glue. Yeah, so you can play with this and figure out how you want your flowers to kind of go together. Whoops. It's like a spider web. Okay. So then you can also, I mean, let's say you wanted it to be more foofy. Like when you get the kit, you'll feel the paper is, sometimes the kits can have a little bit thinner paper. This one is, they're quite thick. So I'm just going to pull these up because I want them to kind of, you want to get the texture in there, you know? Just to see, I want to fold these down and see what it looks like. No, I want it up. Okay. So now I'm going to do, morning, Christy. I think what I'm going to do, this is super thin, so don't burn yourself. So I'm going to add one of these little glue dots. These came in the kit, and then you got to just pop off the back. This is your little glue dots. I've got my little tabletop garbage. So I'm going to add this. I feel like maybe I want to pop it up, actually. Stand by. It didn't, the kit did not come with dimensionals. So if you have some in your stash and you want to pop it up, because I like the depth. So I am enjoying this. What color is this? Hang on. It tells you in your kit. So here's the instructions, 1, 2, 3, and then there's all the pieces. You can scan the QR code and it'll give you an instruction video before assembly. This is with all kits, by the way. If you have a kit and you're like, honestly, I can't find anybody who can help me put it together, look at your instructions and scan these. So take your phone, if you don't know how, go to your camera on your cell phone, hover your camera over this QR code, and then when a little yellow thing comes up, tap on the yellow thing and it'll take you to a YouTube video. Okay. So this coordinating stamp color, so Cajun Craze, Calypso Coral, that'll be these ones. So anyways, these are all the coordinating colors, which is what I kind of tried to do with my other flowers, but I really liked the Pretty Peacock. Okay. It is a beautiful kit, Lori. I enjoy the flowers. So this one, I think I'm going to use another one of these little glue dots. You could use take your pick tool or a little something if you don't have nails to pop that off. So what I don't know is, you might see, I don't know where there's a little yellow dot there, and I don't know where that is in the kit. So I did, yeah, this little one, I'm going to burn myself. You know I'm going to burn myself. So I think you could cut out a little yellow piece, but unless I missed it in the kit someplace. But I think that's pretty to just add. First flower, done. All right, so let's, oh, these leaves. Okay, so now we've got 4 leaves. It's asking me to do 2. I don't know which one's which, so let's have a look. I think the big ones. So these leaves are textured already and then they're pre-scored this way. So we're just gonna fold. I mean, you could use your bone folder and do a full-on fold and crease. I don't know that I want that look. I just want it to kind of be curved a little bit. Like so. So we're gonna put these together, it looks like, to go in behind the flower. Beautiful. So a little bit of hot glue. And then we're gonna, so you know what's also nice about hot glue is it dries so fast. Boom, done. So let's add these. So now don't worry about going right here. You're just gonna put it where, like if you only want a little bit, or you want medium, or like a lot. I think I'm gonna go medium. I suppose this kind of glue is a bit forgiving. A little. Sweet. Don't be afraid to zhuzh your flowers. Love it. Good. 1 done. So this is interesting. So we're going to need the tear and tape. And we have this long piece, so saffron, and it's got all these slats in it. Like so. And this is telling me to do tape runner. Let me move this out of the way. Oh, here, let's pop this off. See how that set one I did at the beginning just pops right off my silicone mat. All right. So what's going to happen here based on these instructions, it wants me to put some of this tear and tape along the bottom. And then it looks like we're doing some hot glue to get things rolling. We're folding this in half this way. All right, well, let's see how this goes. I feel like the tear and tape should go this side. Again, they're double-sided, so I don't know that it matters. Okay, so tear and tape is just double-sided sticky tape. And it's really strong. So if you decide to use a different adhesive, which is fine, just be mindful of like what you're doing with the paper and how important it is for it to stay together, kind of the pressure you're putting on the paper and that kind of thing. Because if it's asking for tear and tape, then it's got to be because it needs to be strong. So I'm just kind of flexing the paper a little bit, because when I fold it, I'm just going to show you what we're making. We're making this one. So when I fold it, I don't want to crease it. I want it to have the loops. We're getting loopy. So let's see. Y'all, I'm nailing it. Slow and steady. I'm just trying to line this up. If you don't get it perfect, like mine's not perfect, it's going to be fine because this is the bottom part. nobody's gonna see. And then we're gonna bury this bottom part nestled into the other flowers. So that's pretty good. I'm just, you know, you gotta get to know your paper to see how it's gonna react. All right, so now we're just gonna roll, I think is what it says. Let's go back here so you can follow along. So now we're folded, so we've done this one, now we're at this stage, and we wanna add a bit of glue, I guess, is what's happening. I have these little rubber fingertips that I used to use when I was sewing, and I find that they're helpful as it relates to using hot glue gun, because then you don't burn your fingers. I feel like maybe I'll use more hot glue. Let's see. This is going to be pretty. Whoops. So you want to kind of keep it taut, I think. Like you don't want to super twist it tight together. There you can see mine. But it's not loosey-goosey. I'm doing it. I'm adding some more. I don't trust it. Just to help it. All right, so let's talk about weekend plans. I have to live vicariously through you. I have 2 assignments due this weekend. So that's what I'm doing. But it's Christy Palooza, so we're going out for dinner tonight. That's my little treat. So what are you guys doing for the weekend? And I'm back to work, you guys. I worked Wednesday, Thursday, Friday last week, and I'm back in my job full time, live and in color Monday. Oh my gosh, this is a cute little flower. Okay, so I'm just holding that for a hot minute. I think it's super cute. So it's got a bit of depth. So I guess maybe if you're rolling it, don't do, well, I mean, do what you want to do, but if you do hot glue along the whole thing, you wouldn't have the ability to kind of add some, see how I can push this up and push this down to kind of get a different look to the flower? Options, people, options. I'm here to make the mistakes for you. Okay, so I'm gonna pop retirement party tonight, Pam. Those are good. I still have like 10 years to work. Wah, wah. Okay, second flower, done. We're moving on. Now we're gonna do these ones. Lori, where are you volunteering tomorrow? Maybe at the hospital. So for these ones, you've got the 3 there. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm tearing this because I want to see. So now we're making these ones here. Oh, that's where that's the rivets. Hang on a minute. So remember when I was saying on this one, there isn't a yellow piece? Right there, folks. Little rivets. So we're going to do that with these little ones. So I guess I have an extra rivet now. Okay. So we're going to put these, let's zhuzh them first. Volunteer every Sunday at VGH. Nice. Okay, so we're double-sided again, so it doesn't matter which way we go. Let's keep doing it. We were going to go to Il Terrazzo for dinner because it's fancy, and turns out that it's pretty much impossible to get a reservation. It's a very popular place, so we're going to maybe try there or go to a place called Il Covo, which is an Italian restaurant over in James Bay. So I'm going to do one with no glue. So I'm just going to line up our dots. So this is a rivet. Is it a rivet? Maybe somebody correct me if I'm wrong. I think this is a rivet. It's like a little metal, well, it's probably not metal, but so we're gonna pop it right through and then we're just gonna fold it. You know, like you have those duotangs. Yep. I don't think we need glue. Not doing it. No necesario. So you can do those. This one didn't look like it had to. This one only has one. Manufacturer's flaw. All right. So Zach went camping with his buddy this weekend. Now the boys are going on a big trip coming up, which will be super fun for them. Whoops. Okay, I might have to do, so this is my rivet with just one. So I might actually have, I'm going to put a little dabble do ya, because my rivet's not riveting. It's not riveting. I got fancy and I did it before the glue dried. Perfect. So I'm guessing, how long is this going to take me to do this kit? Maybe an hour? It's 18 bucks for an hour's worth of fun. It's pretty good. Ah. Okay, so because I'm on my silicone sheet, watch this. Boom. They don't stick. Okay, third flower, done. The little wispies. So I guess you do need a hot glue gun. Glue gun. Is there anybody who doesn't even have a hot glue gun? Crafters have hot glue guns. All right, now we have these flowers. So we're gonna do these. Yeah, I hope so too. We're gonna go, Christy, for early senior dinner, right? It was either 9 o'clock at Il Covo, or we'll go when Il Terrazzo opens at 4 o'clock and hope to get a seat. What are you gonna do? All right, so here's these. Oh, they have them going this way. So when you get the instructions, you'll see, because you can kind of do, I'm just going to refresh my screen because it keeps blipping. Okay, so these are going to go together with some hot glue. Then we're ready to start assembling on the wreath. And then this one goes, oh, I need to, so these are, oh, I did it. I should have popped these. They're like pre-done holes. I just needed to pop them. There we go. Because this is going to go on, and then this is our blue rivet. I must be right. Nobody's corrected me, I don't think, on my rivet. Just treated myself to a Gorilla Glue gun. What? Gorilla Glue gun? Didn't even know that was a thing, but Gorilla Glue is, I mean, you're talking about some serious, you can fix anything now, Pam, for sure. All right. So this will just be an extra now. Okay, so we have all of our flowers. Oh, I lied to you. Where's my, I had 2 other leaves, but I don't know where they went. Under? Oh yeah, here they are. So same with these. We're gonna, oh, all right. We gotta get fancy now. So here's our little triangle. So we're gonna go, let's deal with these first. We're gonna put those together. I guess maybe I should make the other flowers too. What do you guys think of this set so far? Or the flowers, I guess. So this one, I kind of don't really like these. going downwards. I kind of want them to go up. I want you to go up. Yep. Oh shoot, they weren't supposed to go together. Oh well, too late now. Oops. Okay. Done. All right, so now we're going to put, I guess it looks like, am I on camera? Yes. I guess we're going like this with this one. We're going, yeah, you need to be more puffy because you got this complementary flower. Yep, there and there. And then this one goes, it's an in-betweeny. Yep, sweet. Let's do it. So we're gonna do a little, I'm gonna be kind of healthy with my portion. Okay, this is in the white. So then we'll go here. I think I need a new glue stick. So I'm going to be planning a August, I think I'm going to do the Take Your Pick workshop the second weekend in August, because I think we're going to be away the first weekend in August. And yes. And then in short order, we will also have, I'll get my order in with the new, for the new holiday catalog, and then we'll be able to use some holiday stuff. Are people already working on holiday stuff? I don't really, I'm kind of non-committal with this long one. Okay, I'm just putting in another doodad. So I'm trying to kind of make it fit to take up so that you don't see any of the brown in behind. Oh, it's a gluey mess. There we go. Pam, you're not ready for Christmas yet? What's your comment say? I can't start thinking ahead to Christmas till at least September. Okay, that's fair. I have, I go to back-to-back chiropractic. Love them here in Colwood. And for massage and chiropractor and other stuff. And Julia, Dr. Julia, she has a countdown to Christmas going already. It's pretty funny. Okay, I'm just gonna add, it's probably more than I need for this, but this is a bit clunky, this part, but it's okay. I think you might actually even, you could maybe snip those and add them separately. Okay, and I'm gonna snip here. Sweet. Okay, nailed it. Obviously, look at that. Looks exactly the same. Sweet. All right, let's do the wreath. Oh, I lied to you. Sorry, let's do these. So this is the Paper Florist Dies. So let me show you what you do. So we have 3, it cuts 3 of these ones, and these are cut like that. So you're gonna add a little bit of glue here. It doesn't, you don't have to do it with a hot glue gun. I just have it open or out, so I'm doing it. And what you want to do is kind of fold those so they nest together. Lori, you used to work at Hallmark? Get out of here. Did not know that. What was it like working at Hallmark? Huh. Did not know that about you, friend. That's cool. You had to start Christmas stuff in April. Oh my goodness. I wonder if Costco has their stuff out yet. I think it's when they start playing the Christmas music that, like, I love Christmas music and whatnot, but sometimes they start it like even before Halloween. Okay, so like the other flowers that were in the kit, just get to know your paper and how it's kind of going, where it might want to go. So this one has like a little bit of crease in it. So I don't, if that bothers you, then be mindful. It doesn't bother me because I kind of, like, flowers aren't perfect. So depending if you're going for a perfect flower or a non-perfect flower. It's a fun store to work in, I bet. Are Hallmark employees as fun as Stampin' Up! Demonstrators? I bet they're kind of cut from the same cloth. Lovers of paper, maybe. So I feel like maybe I should have done this in Night of Navy, but here we are with Pretty Peacock. So while it doesn't need a hot glue gun, I'm actually digging it because it makes this go super fast. If you're going to use wet glue, it might just take a minute for these to dry because you'd have to hold them. So if you're doing several of these, I would actually recommend a hot glue gun. I think it's going well. Okay, so now you can do 3, but we're going to do 6 because that's how many I cut. All right, there's those. And then we're going to make the inside with this. So this is similar to the yellow that we had on this one, but this is same kind of concept, except for it's going to go in the middle, like as the inner part of the flower. So on the back of the catalog, if you have one, you can see, I think they've done these flowers 2 different ways, like with the 3 or with 6. So I suppose my only feedback is I'd probably use less hot glue because you know how once it dries, it gets kind of tall, I guess, whereas Tombow glue, this glue, it will dries clear, but also dries flat, whereas the hot glue, it's kind of thick. So I'd probably do a thinner layer of hot glue so that it sat down a bit better. Okay, so we're just rolling. So we'll see. I don't know that I'm going to use these flowers on the wreath. I think we probably can, but we'll see how it goes. But I did want to show you that if you like that kit and you have a die cutting machine, that there's also these dies that you could do. I mean, there's really no stamp, like if you don't want to stamp. Sorry, one second. I've twisted, but then I'm kind of like letting it go, not holding it super tight. And I'm going to kind of leave it a bit loose, and I'm going to add my hot glue so that it stays where it is, and I'm put it down on my flower. So if you're, want to do a different kind of a card, I know some people like to have just blank cards where you don't want to break out your stamp stuff. like ink and all that, you can make cards with just the paper. Almost a bit like origami, I guess. That doesn't look super awesome, does it? Oh, here, there we go. We're gonna pull it apart. Pretty. Ah, I love it. Yep, I dig it. Okay, here's this one. I don't think I'm gonna do this one because we're already at 9:40. But this one, you could do 2 and 2, or you could put all 4 of them together. Now, I've also seen where you can get your blending brush or your sponge dauber and add a bit of color to the middle, and then add a center. Okay, but let's just continue on with our wreath. Okay, so we have last page of our instructions. We're going to wrap this. Here's my ribbon. Now, I don't really know how this will go because this doesn't seem like very much ribbon. Ribbon? It's not ribbon. Twine. So let's just see. It doesn't really tell me. It wants this piece. It might be hard to see. It says 7. Where's a pointer? It says 7.5 or 19.1 centimeters. And then there's this piece of twine that goes here. So where's my ruler? Let's just measure it so that we know about how much has to be left. Oh, it's only that much. Okay, well, maybe I'm sure it's fine. How will we do this? So we're going to flip it over. So it is different it's more like cardboardy this side, and this side's got a nicer finish. Okay, so I'm nervous to do this. I don't want to mess it up. So I'm going to mark. It doesn't say to do this, but I feel like I want to mark it. So maybe here to here. Maybe there. How would you guys do this? Maybe to 6? So go there to there. Okay, let's do that. Sure. So we're going to add a little glue here to get us started. Man, this is going to take a minute. Just talk amongst yourselves. Oh my goodness. I don't think I'm going to do this on camera. This is going to take me a while to turn all of this. Okay, we're aborting. We're just going to do the flowers because this is going to take a minute, I think. Oh, okay, wait a minute. I could be smart about this. Let's do this. Crafting is never perfect, right? No, I'm not doing this. Are you kidding me? I have to go all the way around. I don't even know if that's right. All right, we're aborting. We're just going with the flowers. So let's pretend I want it to go to about there, just so I have a guesstimate. Wrap it until, yeah, I don't think so. I feel bad if you guys have to sit here and watch me do that. All right, I will post photos after. Okay, let me make space. So this, there we go. So that's about where the twine is going to go. Left to right. Just to sort of give me a bit of an eyeball. So you could decide if you want it there. Let's put these on. Here to here. So similar to my flower example, I would do a thin line just because it it can get kind of thick. So I'm mindful as to where my ribbon, why do I keep, twine is going to be. I think I kind of don't want them to be, the instructions are calling for them to be together, but I say no. I want it there because I want the green to shine through a bit. You can eyeball it. And you might tack those down. I mean, once it's up on the wall, I don't think it'll matter. All right, so now we have our triangle back here. And it's gonna go on like that. It's cute. I like it. Do you think we'll have, okay, here's our question then, folks. Would use a wider ribbon from my stash. Yeah, that's not a bad idea, Lori. So here's my other flower. I think it could have gone there, maybe. It looks kind of not like it's meant to be. Maybe like that. All right, let's get this big mamma jamma down. Hopefully that's enough. Yep. Sweet. Let's look at the back. That's good. I mean, I suppose you could try and get it on the back of the flower, but putting it, the adhesive on the ring kind of allows it to be clean, you know? I love it. I want this to be more. Love it. I kind of feel like maybe I might put another, I want something to go here, but not this one. I think it's too big. And it covers. No, I think it's going to be a white one. So I'm going to do this white one, and then I'm going to post this as a photo. Yeah, that little guy. All right, let's just do it really quick. Really quick. So I think if you're going to make this kit, then when you're putting your stuff on the cardboard piece, maybe just kind of get them together. And then you won't have the exposed piece like I did. Get them close so they're friends. And then we're going to use this little for the center. Then I got to get to my studies. Ah, that's cute. I'm going to tuck it right in there. I'll put quite a bit on the back because I'm not sure where it's going to grab. Sweet. I might actually put another white one on there. But anyways, there's our wreath. Does it look like the original? Oh shoot, look at how tight that is. Uh-oh. I might have to, mine is a lot wider. The thing made it seem like it was really big, you know? All right, well, we'll sort that out. And there it is, 18 bucks. And that's gonna be on my door. So I'll post a photo in a minute. I'm gonna carry on. So those are the flowers. I hope you enjoyed it. This has been sitting around in my craft room for a bit, and I'm decided to finally do it. I'm gonna lock this down. I don't like it being all flippy flappy. Yeah, so the silicone mat is good to have, and hot glue gun for sure. Uh-oh. My piece came off. I hope you guys all have a great weekend. Thanks for hanging out with me. And we will see you next weekend. Shopping link is there. Don't forget about the QR code in any of the Stampin' Up kits. That's this guy right here. So put in your cell phone with your camera and hover it over there and then click the little thing that pops up. And if you're not sure about a kit, or just Google search the name of the kit or go to my YouTube channel. And sometimes I have kits on there too. There it is. Have a great weekend, everybody. And we'll see you next time. Bye for now.